Okay, so the life skills topic that I chose was problem solving for youth 16 to 18 years old. I chose youth between the ages of 16 and 18 because I believe that this is the age where a lot of challenges start to happen, whether it is gaining independence, identity, graduating high school, and overall planning for the future. And I believe that the youth of this age need as much guidance and support and learn as much skills if they don't have already. Um, just learn these skills so they can be productive citizens of society. And especially at the adolescent stage, it can be a stressful milestone, which problems can arise, and this is where the youth need guidance on how to overcome these challenges. And I chose problem solving as my topic because it's not only one of the most needed skills to have and the most basic, but it's a like I said before, it's a huge adolescence is a huge point of life where the most transition occur, and it's where we form social and interpersonal relationships, when we personal growth, and when we make friends, and just other factors like that. I feel like where problem solving would be the most important. I also think that problem solving is one of the most useful tools that individuals should have, because even in our day-to-day tasks like going to work or going to school, um, or both, we will always have some sort of challenge throughout the day, and I feel like it's really important to learn how to effectively solve these problems in a way that is not um, that doesn't affect negatively affect us or other people that we are around. And even when we are making decisions, overall, I believe that it's imperative for youth to develop problem solving skills and strategies successfully so that they can use on their own and be successful in the real world. Because once you graduate high school, you're on your own and you have a lot of decisions to make. So I just feel like this is the perfect time for youth to learn the proper way of problem solving. I chose the Greenboro Community Center as the setting for my life skills lesson. I chose this setting because it's in a great location of Ottawa, and it's in a good area where there's a lot of children and youth. Also because it's easy accessible location by bus or walk, um, basically by any means of transportation. And also because there are other attractions within the community center. Um, there's a library, there's a pool, there's a lot of youth groups and and other resources that could also help youth during of this age. And I think that would also attract youth to come and seek help. And if they see that there's other youth benefiting from these programs at the community center, it can also encourage them to join also. Um, and I Another reason why I chose this location is because it's in the south end of Ottawa, and it's away from the busyness of downtown and away from other distractions um, that could potentially be negative. Um, yeah. This lesson would have several goals. The first goal would be for participants to have the ability to clearly identify and define problems. I feel like this is a really important goal to learn, because once we figure out how to find a problem, it would help us to be able to solve it in a timely manner. What I mean by this is whenever you find a problem, it's good to locate it as quick as possible so then we can come up with alternatives and fix the problem easier. The second goal would be come up with reasonable alternatives. Um, I feel like that's an important goal for the youth to have, because it's sometimes it's not easy to come up with one solution. can be easier to come up with many solutions and then see which one would fit better with the problem. And that is where the third goal comes in, which is implement the elimination strategy, which would be for youth to easily um, come up with good alternatives and eliminate the ones that may not work best. And I feel like having a lot of options would help the problem solving process go easier when there are different methods to um, fix a problem. And the last goal would be to apply appropriate solutions to the problem. I feel like this is an important tool because you you can't always sometimes they don't problems don't always have the easiest solution, or they may not be right there in front of you. So it's important to find the appropriate solution for your problem, and so it won't cause other problems down the road. To conclude, this lesson about problem solving would allow participants to learn a valuable life skill that would help them through adolescence and through the long run into adulthood. Because every day, like I said before, we're always going to come up with challenges, whether it's personal life, social life, in the work field, or whenever, or if we're in a problem right at the moment. It's important to be able to have quick thinking and evaluate all your options and come up with alternatives to fix the problem. And I feel like adolescents really need this type of skill, especially during that stage of life where they have to make a lot of decisions and where there's a lot of influences and distractions around them, and just in everyday life. And yeah, thank you.